I was very afraid when we started cooking steak in the air fryer that I wasn't going to like it. Like it was going to overcook it. I pictured almost like a Chipotle steak process, almost like you microwave the steak. Hey, what's up, family? I'm Rachel.
And I'm Joe.
And we are Two Crazy Ketos.
And if you're new to our channel, welcome. Here on Two Crazy Ketos, we do different things like recipe videos and we do product reviews. We talk about various keto topics. And every Monday, we go live on Keto Beyond the Couch because life exists beyond the couch.
You can find us in different social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and X.
And we have a website, which is twocrazyketos.com, and that's where you're going to find all of our different recipes. Now, we do upload at least 5 new videos every single week, so make sure you subscribe to our channel.
And don't forget to hit the little bell icon, and that way every single time we're cooking in the RV with our tasty air fryer, you'll be alerted to it.
So we're up here at our property in Arcadia, still living in our RV, and today we're going to bring you a recipe video. And here's the thing, we were trying to figure out how did we set up our cameras and stuff to be able to film in the RV. It's not going to be like we are in our kitchen, but hopefully we can give you guys a nice little quick recipe. But I think this is a perfect setting because this is a super easy recipe to make.
How easy is it, Joe?
It is so easy that even Rachel could make it.
And by Rachel, you mean anybody who's not a naturally great cook. Yeah. Historically, I am not a great cook. And I love the fact that, no, this is not like our normal Coconut Creek setup, but where there's a will, there's a way. And we've learned here in the RV, where there's a tasty air fryer, there is dinner.
Yep. So now here's the thing. You can use any air fryer for this, and you can actually make this recipe without an air fryer. But the air fryer definitely makes it nice and easy and also super quick. Now, I do want to say today's video is sponsored by Tasty. We did a review of the Tasty air fryer a couple months ago. I'll leave a link for that up here. But right now, at the time we're recording this video, Tasty is actually starting their Black Friday sale. And the cool thing is that we have a coupon code for the Tasty air fryer. It is Two Crazy Ketos. And I'm going to leave a link for everything down below. But for Black Friday, they are increasing our coupon code up to $35 off of the price of the Tasty air fryer. In addition, you're going to get an extra year warranty, a free gift, and a recipe book to go along with it.
Now, I am just going to be like purchasing these as gifts because it's one and done. The Tasty is already priced very reasonably, I think. And then to get $35 off on top of it and then a bunch of gifts to go with it, hello, Christmas is done.
So if you're looking for an air fryer, whether it's for yourself or for your family, check out our review video on the Tasty and then use the link down below. Don't forget to use that coupon code to get your special Black Friday sailings. That sale is going to go up until December 2nd, so definitely don't wait. We really appreciate Tasty for supporting Two Crazy Ketos, and we appreciate you guys for supporting the sponsors who support Two Crazy Ketos. Are you ready to get into it?
So ready.
I guess we should tell you what we're making. We're going to make garlic Parmesan cream sauce steak bites.
Are you sure that you want to make that with us in such close quarters?
That's fine.
Everybody knows that when we go to a Brazilian steakhouse, like a lot of times if we're at a conference and I'm going to see a bunch of people, I'm a little hesitant to reach for that garlic steak, but it is my favorite. And I think that if we both as a couple eat it, it's not as offensive later on.
It's going to be delicious. Okay, you only need a few ingredients, and that's what makes this recipe so great, because you can do it in your air fryer and then you just need a little pan to make your cream sauce. Or if you don't have an air fryer, you can do this all in like a cast iron pan, which we don't even have here in the RV. But let's go over the ingredients. Obviously, the first thing you're going to need is some steak.
Your favorite cut.
And I'm going to say that you need to use a fatty cut. You definitely don't want to use a really lean cut. First of all, this is keto.
Hello.
We don't want to eat lean cuts of meat. You want that fat from that animal. So we've got actually here a ribeye and we've also got a New York strip. We're going to actually use them both. Now for our Parmesan cream sauce, only need a few ingredients. We need some heavy cream. We're going to need some garlic. And I'm going to tell you, this is going to be better if you use fresh garlic. I love pre-minced garlic because it's convenient.
Easy.
but fresh garlic is going to be much more flavorful and much more aromatic. So definitely splurge, buy this. It's super easy to just mince it up on your own, and you're going to really like the results. Next, we need some butter. And then lastly, we need some grated Parmesan cheese. And here's the thing, get good stuff.
Get the good stuff.
Don't use this. It's not going to taste that good.
Refrigerate it. Look for the refrigerated section Parmesan cheese.
Now, actually, Rachel came home with the wrong stuff. They didn't have any of the grated, so she got the shaved. But it was super simple. I just took that shaved stuff, I threw it into our Ninja blender and chopped it up, and now we've got some grated Parmesan cheese.
Boom.
Are you ready to get started?
So ready.
Okay, so the first thing that we need to do is unpack our steaks. And what we're going to do is we're going to slice these up into little tiny like cubes. So I'll let you go ahead and do that.
It's so important with the price of a steak that you have a recipe that you can count on, because you don't want to mess things up, right? That's something that I love about the air fryer, is that it's kind of Rachel proof. And I know that I'm going to have delicious food every single time.
So you want to cut these up into like 1.5, maybe 2-inch squares.
Is that a good?
That's probably a little bit small, but just like...
How about that?
Yeah, something like that, maybe even a little bit bigger. Obviously, the smaller you make them, the quicker they're going to cook, but it really is going to come down to how do you like your meat. We like to get it to about medium rare, especially because there's going to be a second step. Once we have it all cut up, we're just going to go ahead and put a decent amount of salt across the top of it. You can toss them around if you want.
Redmond.
And now that everything is all chopped up, we're going to go ahead and cook it in our tasty air fryer. And this is going to be a very, very quick cook. So we're going to go ahead and just open up our tasty. We're going to put all of our steak in here, spread it out a little bit, close it up. Then we're going to go to air fry. We're going to change the time over here to about 6 minutes. So we're going to leave it at 380 degrees. And we're going to go to 6 minutes. And then what we're going to do is about halfway through, we're going to give it a little shake, because what we're looking to do is get a nice sear and brown along all of the outside edges. So we're just going to go ahead and now press start. Okay, so the steak is done. Let's go ahead and check it.
Beautiful.
And this is perfect. Now, if you want to cook it for like a little bit longer, go ahead. But for me, this is perfect. You get a nice little sear along the outside. What we're going to do is we're going to leave it in here and let them rest. And we're going to go ahead and move on to our cream sauce over at the stove. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take our pan. We're going to go ahead and put it on like a medium heat. We're going to get our pan hot. Now, if you have a cast iron, this will work perfectly. And as I said, if you don't have a tasty air fryer, you can actually go ahead and cut up all of your steak and chop it up into little cubes and cook that with a little sear in a cast iron pan. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually take a little bit of the juices from our steak and just put it in this pan. Take those pieces of steak, put them back in our air fryer, and put this away. Then what we're going to do is we're going to put in about 2 tablespoons of butter, and we're going to let that melt down. It's really important that we don't let our butter burn. So make sure you've got this on a medium heat. What we want to do is just melt down our butter. And then once we've got our butter melted down most of the way, what we're going to do is we're going to add in some minced garlic. And again, like I said, use fresh garlic if you can. We're using between 2 to 3 cloves of garlic. Now, a little trick to save time, and also because of space here in the RV, we've obviously pre-prepped some of the stuff. But if you have garlic, if you don't have a garlic press, like we don't have a garlic press here in the RV, what you do is you take the size of your knife, smash it down, and then you can pull the peel off, and then from there you can just kind of chop it up. And what we're looking to do here is really just bring some of the flavor of that garlic into this butter, and we're going to soften it up. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take 1.5 cups of heavy cream, and we're going to slowly pour it in here. And you want to be kind of whisking it as you're adding it, because you don't want this to burn or curdle. And what we're going to do is we're going to just simmer this for about 3 to 5 minutes to allow it to pick up these flavors and also reduce just a little bit. It should thicken up a little bit. So just make sure you simmer it, stir it every once in a while. Don't let it burn or scald, and just reduce this heavy cream down just a little bit. Now that our cream has reduced a little bit, what we're going to do is we're going to add in 2/3 of a cup of fresh grated Parmesan cheese, and we're going to go ahead and stir this in and let that cheese melt down. Should just take a minute or two. Okay, see what you think about that cream sauce.
Oh my gosh. That is really, really freaking good. The fresh garlic makes such a difference. I mean, it's alive in the pan right now. Okay, so you want to reserve some of this cream sauce for pour over. So just make sure that you take a little bit out before you add your steak. Ooh, finishing sauce. Go ahead and turn off the heat. Now you're going to add your steak to the cream sauce. You want to make sure that you get it nice and coated all over each chunk. Now I know that this tasty air fryer really does have a small footprint, but as you can see, it fits a lot of meat in it when it cooks. I mean, this is a lot. This is a huge serving, plenty enough for me and Joe. Okay, now use your spatula. You want to really like toss everything. You want it fully coated on both sides. Nice and generous. You don't want to have to fight over who gets the more sauced piece. And now we are ready to eat.
Okay, so we have our steak and we have our finishing sauce. Now you can do 2 things with this. You can either pour a little bit over the top, or you can even use it as like a little bit of a dipping sauce. Now this recipe would actually go really good with like a cauliflower mashed potato or some cauliflower rice. And then you can pour that cream sauce right over that mashed potato or cauliflower mash. Ready?
Dink. Wow.
The steak is perfectly tender.
Seared though, also.
It's probably about a medium rare to medium.
Just the way I like it.
It's absolutely perfect. It almost melts in your mouth. It's just like the perfect consistency. I mean, cooking it that way in the Tasty just makes it so easy, and it makes it really fast. I
was very afraid when we started cooking steak in the air fryer that I wasn't gonna like it. Like it was gonna overcook it. I pictured almost like a Chipotle steak process, almost like you microwave the steak. But that's not the case at all. We're finding that the Tasty air fryer keeps all of the fresh meat that we cook very juicy. It gets a nice sear on the outside, but it still maintains a doneness that we want on the inside.
And that's it. I mean, super easy recipe. Again, we really appreciate Tasty for sponsoring today's video. Use that discount link down below. Let us know down in the comment section, what do you think about this recipe? Do you like these kind of Parmesan cream sauce? And also let us know down in the comment section, do you want to see more videos like this? Quick, short recipe videos, not in a short format, utilizing the Tasty air fryer or in small type kitchens. Let us know down in the comment section. Now, if you like seeing videos like this, take a look at some of the videos we have linked right over there. Also, make sure you take a look at the most recent videos I'm gonna put right over here.
But whether you head this way or you head this way, don't forget to head this way. Subscribe to our channel and click the little bell icon, and that way every single time we cook up something delicious, you'll be alerted to it.
Till next time.
Bye.